What's up, everybody? Kokedawg here, and it feels so good to get back. What's up, everybody? Kokedawg here, and it feels so good to get back. I know it's been so long since I've did a live stream. I am so sorry. So much has been going on in my life, but I am back, and I am hoping to get some new subs, some new friends, and hopefully some old ones pop in and say what's up. So for a lot of you guys who have already tried out Madden 23, you do know it is a little harder on the next gen. It's a little challenging, but I know a lot of people are always down for the challenge. Some people they may not be able to take that, and some people just they want a piece of challenge in their life, and let's get everybody what they want. Like that's why they got 4 different modes: Pro, All Madden, and all whatever we want. Okay, so I'm on All Pro now, and I was sitting there, I was debating on what I want to start on with you guys here. And I think I'm gonna get into I think I'm gonna go ahead and get into got some PvP on here, right? Online head to head. I'm so sorry about that. PvP, like, where you get that from? Oh, come on, Coke, wake up. I hope everyone's doing well, enjoying their weekend. Had a great weekend. I know Mondays, the worst. Yeah, let's go ahead and do some online head to head. I do not expect to do that well, so give me a small curve on this grade here because it's my first time doing a head to head on this one. I have played on a other gen just to get a feeling of the game, and this is my first time right here on this current system. So I am looking forward to a little challenge, and I am looking forward to seeing the frustrations of this game. So let's get to it. Let's go ahead and update some rosters here. We're already updated. Awesome. Let's do a quick match. Do we have anybody in the chat yet? Nobody in the chat yet. Okay. Just gonna let somebody pick my team, but huh. Stay with the team I've been doing a little franchise on, the Browns.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Carolina Panthers and the Cleveland Browns. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started.
So this is how a field would actually give you experience at this. when you actually play somebody. And I'm pretty sure most people who play right now are pretty good at this. So they will be down to give me a little challenge. I'm going to go ahead and start off with Jacoby Brissett here. I know he is not the starting quarterback at the moment. For those of you who know, the Browns have traded for Deshaun Watson. He is currently suspended. I believe for 11 games, if I'm not mistaken. He's expected to return week 13.
You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
See how good his receivers are. Ooh, big pick. Okay. Alright, it's a learning curve. Just keep playing. Maybe I'll get shut up. Hopefully not.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting.
As we can see, Baker Mayfield over on Carolina Panthers.
Taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13.
How many Carolina Panthers fans do we have in here? Feel free to leave in the comment section if you're watching this in the future.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2.
How many of you guys are happy about the Mayfield trade, and how many of you guys just you prefer somebody else?
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. McCaffrey will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. That almost looked too easy, and I think
like I said, it's just a good learning experience, but hey, I'm going to have to start learning, picking up, and
I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations.
Yeah,
that
it's
go
a
into
learning
game
curve.
For an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive.
See, I don't understand how their defenders are already up that quick.
Relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brissett. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender.
If you're just joining, welcome to the stream.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They run it again with Chubb. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Yeah, so EA has changed so much. It's like they're giving the defense that extra boost or that extra step somehow. They're stopping you from running out of the pocket. Like basically putting the defender right next to you. Like it's a little glitch or something. So from what I heard, the PS4 is different, that they don't have that glitch.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
and a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't
I
be
haven't played the
surprised.
PS4 version.
That's
I
what
didn't
runners
exactly
do,
get that one.
especially the best ones.
I actually
Break
bought the
tackles
disc
and
for
gain
this one,
extra
so
yardage.
I could not switch over.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Pretty sure the Xbox One is the same way if you're playing on that.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they
So
get
what
ready for
system?
third down.
What system do you play? Do you play Xbox, PlayStation? Which one do you prefer to play? Which one do you like more?
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
Is there a reason behind which system you like?
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here.
Is our rookie Cade York right here?
And he has got
I like this kid. I think he's got a lot of
55
potential. I think he's going to be a
yards
decent
away. That was
kicker,
never
and
in
he's
doubt.
just going to
And
improve.
on the board, but still
I was
trailing
watching him
at
warmed up.
7-3.
Again, I am from Cleveland, for some of you guys that do not know. So I am a Browns fan. I do hear a lot of
You
news.
want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end
So,
it with a kick.
the last preseason game during
That's number
practice,
one. Field
Cade
goal
York,
is
who is our kicker that you just seen me kick with,
In this case, they'll take the field goal
was
and get
practicing from
prepared for the rest of
70
the
yards out. This kid has a leg.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. They go play action. Mayfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected.
I feel like this person has played a little bit more than I have.
Without a penalty.
Maybe it's a little harder with Carolina. I'm not sure. I've never played with the Panthers.
For the Browns, a nickel set here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Marshall. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They chalked that one up as a gain of 34 on third down.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Oh, you can tell they like to use DJ Moore quite a bit.
They had a big play a moment ago.
I was expecting to be more Robbie Anderson, you know, with Baker Mayfield. That's what I'm expecting for the actual NFL season.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. From the gun, Mayfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Ian Thomas from 6 yards away. And the Panthers are able to strike for 6. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Brissett. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now it's the backup Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either...
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. So the fake punt, a daring call this deep in their own end, and the end result, certainly not what they were hoping for.
I have to admit, I admire their daring, but I actually would like this play called better if it's between the 40s here. The problem is, even if the ball's not intercepted.
And this is going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off.
Back-to-back picks.
And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Watson off play action. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
To return is Roberts. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they can still come away with points here in the late going.
Thomas brings it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Mayfield with it once more. Touchdown! Robbie Anderson. As the first
Yeah,
half
one
is
thing
winding
about me
down,
is I do
and the
not quit no
Panthers will
matter how
extend
bad
their
the
lead
score
here
is.
just
So
before
gotta
halftime.
give them a run for their money.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Xavier Woods with a pick. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal
right here. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I think at this point, why not take a shot? I have 21-3. Put me out. Put me out of my misery.
I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points. While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here.
Final adjustments being made in the locker room. We're just about set for the second half from
This
Cleveland.
is horrible. I do apologize, man, if you guys are watching this. I know it's just my first day back. A little rusty. Have a lot to learn about this game, though.
They will get the football first. Second half action underway. On the return, Andre Roberts.
If you're just now joining, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Kokedawg's return here. As you can tell, I am getting myself beat down pretty bad.
First down, Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Anderson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Mayfield on play action. Try to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
In here.
What's up, SMU fan? How you doing?
After the interception, here's Watson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. Now,
doing good.
They'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
That's good.
I posted a new video.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1 yard gain.
Oh, that's what's up. I'll check that out.
Safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
The Browns send out their punter now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful.
You tried Madden 23 out yet?
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had. And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
Let's go, baby. Pick six.
Has a touchdown. What a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Room here to run. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away.
Again, if you're just joining, I do apologize about the score being so bad right now.
14-yard gain there as they look to improve this.
I am rusty. This is my first time playing Madden 23 on the next-gen console. I got to get used to it. So I figured I would try to get used to it with all of you guys. So hopefully I can improve and get better
First and
soon.
10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43. Mayfield off the play fake. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
On second down, McCaffrey. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Play fake. Mayfield. He gets it to Thomas. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16. 23 yards on the play. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have gotten his feet down here, it would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had another one, just unable to get those cleats in bounds.
On second down, here's a run with Hubbard. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do.
And don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. It really helps me out. And I'd like to continue on like with every single one of you guys, man. I'm meet a lot of you guys, and let's become really good friends, man. Let's become a good family. Let's be part of the Kokedawg family here.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cleveland offense ready to go. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Watson.
Got an open man, it's Schwartz.
It'll be a gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now. Now Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Panther
We weren't going to be
territory,
hearing
now
this.
it's 1st
Coop.
and 10 at the 49-yard line. Watson.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because remember,
oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. They go up the middle with Chubb. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Watson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brian Burns able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Faking the give. Now Watson. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to go down again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, these guys want to do something positive as this game approaches its end, but after giving up back-to-back sacks, it's really been more indicative of how the game has gone for them.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And this one too low. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Here's Mayfield. And he's going to go down. just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Sacked Baker Mayfield. That's what we like to see.
2nd down and goal. Mayfield. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all.
Man, how about that respect at the end of that guy, man? Much respect from you. I appreciate you coming out and saying something like that. That's pretty cool. Hopefully, the next time we meet, it'll be more of a challenge, like a better game. I know this is my first game back, and I'm a little rusty. I'm like Deshaun Watson, but I'll get back into it eventually. This was a head-to-head, though, and,
He
head-to-head is
speaks
not easy.
low.
What's up, Sports Network? How you doing, bro? I do speak, you're right.
Imbued.
That's good, bro. Yeah, whoever was just playing me was playing me with your team, man. Kind of got beat down by your Carolina Panthers.
Speaking of Carolina in 9-6 with 2 games left.
Nice. Are you in the playoff hunt, or at least a division, or what's up?
Yes, I'm the 7th seed in the playoffs as of right now.
Nice, man. Well, hey, good luck to you. I hope you make it. Hopefully, you can move up. If not, man, at least make that playoff spot. I'll definitely be watching, so. That's something I got to do is start a franchise because I did not like how I played in head to head.
UL.
Hey, what's up, Everything Pro Wrestling? How you doing? If you're just joining, you guys just missed a real bad beatdown. But it is my first game back. I'm a little rusty, maybe not as rusty as Deshaun Watson. At least I scored 10 points. Need to start a franchise, man. I gotta get used to this game. And now that Cap's got a PS5, we definitely have to start up some kind of a league or something right now.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with.
What team do you guys think I should start off with? Say the Browns, huh? Okay. Now let's do the Browns.
Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on
I
the
may not
left
be
to
as
edit league
entertaining as
settings
Cap
or
is,
change
but
your role
I
to a
do love to
player
play
or
though,
owner.
so you're gonna see a lot more gameplay and a lot less stats showing.
I'm here. Speaking of Carolina, I'm 9-6 with 2 games left. Yes, I'm the 7th seed in the playoffs as of right now. You out. Browns.
Welcome to Weekly Strategy. This is how you access the new player health screen.
All right, let's see how I do. Jags are first.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Browns and the Jags, next on EA Sports.
We are 15 miles due west of the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. Tonight we kick off the preseason with a good matchup right away between the Cleveland Browns and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside me, and I'm Brandon Gaudin. And folks, the wait is over. Yes, it's just the preseason, but football is back in your living room.
And I'm excited. I know you are as well. The summer heat feels good on these old bones, especially because we're not putting on pads. We don't have to be out there in that heat running into other people, but I'm glad these guys are. Football is back.
Here now to get us started is Logan Cook, and off we go from Jacksonville. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Hey guys, a little preseason action here. Figured a little franchise will help a little bit help me understand this game, and hopefully I can improve.
This season, after holding out for the entirety of 2021 and being traded from Houston, the Cleveland Browns, they made a big investment not only to bring him in, but to give him by far the most guaranteed money in NFL history. If Watson remains the same player he was in Houston, though, a 3-time Pro Bowler and one of the game's biggest playmakers, he may finally solve a decades-long search for Cleveland's franchise quarterback.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down, here's the option. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Just like Cap says, a Kokedawg special, baby.
11 yards in the first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And again, it's Chubb. And he lost the football.
Ooh, that was close. Nice cover, Teller.
Not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They'll try the air now with Watson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down.
About another Kokedawg special there for Cap.
Got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
In here. Speaking of Carolina in 9-6 with 2 games left. Yes, in the 7th seed in the playoffs as of right now. You out. Browns.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jags are going to get the football here as they force the INT.
Ouch.
On the game's
That was rough.
drive. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Jacksonville's offense trots out here for the first time, and all eyes go right to number 16. Now in his 2nd season as the team's face of the franchise, Trevor Lawrence.
For everyone who expected to
Holding.
Trevor Lawrence
Offense.
champion the Jaguars to instant success last season, well, they got a little bit of reality check. Despite the struggles, though, he still took on a major leadership role within the locker room and among the team. He also flashed some of his considerable potential on the field, particularly in a defiant Week 18 win over Indianapolis that knocked the Colts out of the playoffs.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. Despite a little power on the move, still tackled shy of the 20. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now Lawrence. He'll drop that underneath to ETN. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Back deep, Jakeem Graham. This is fielded at the 27. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. 2nd drive coming up here for Cleveland.
Let's see if I can make this drive different.
Offense. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Josh Allen from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. After the sack on 1st down, Watson, he'll get this one underneath to Hunt. They'll give him 4 yards there, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
I think the game has a glitch. They got Baker Mayfield on the team.
Now it's the backup Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. To throw is Luton. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. They're going play action with Luton. That caught by Manhurts. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he stopped right around the 29. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up fourth. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. On the return, Johnson. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give him 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now Mayfield lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. They give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial
Luckily,
it up,
this is only preseason.
6 points for them.
Let me warm up a
To
bit.
hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Mayfield on first down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Got a man open, it's Wims. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Mayfield on play action. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Looking middle, and that's complete. And a tackle going to be made at the 38. From the 38, Mayfield. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked by Chad Muma. And the Jaguars are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Etienne to start the drive. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Luton. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. From the gun, Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Chad Muma. And the Jags will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Now a throw here to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Luton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Luton. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Here's Luton to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing is Luton. This complete to Jones. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw here. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football, we're not seeing it right now.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. To throw, Mayfield. And this one is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. They'll try and run for it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's
that would have been nice.
So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they too have found passing lanes to be hard to come by so far. As you see by the numbers, they'll need to figure that out in the second half. Most of the starters are
You guys hear that? First Thursday after Labor Day. You ready? You excited for the season to start?
In the second half. And to call the remainder of this preseason opener, we go back to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told him, guys, if he wants to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Looking downfield for Jones. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Zay Jones was the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. But Charles, let's get a look at the draft class for this offense. Remember, no first-round picks this year. They traded it away. How much of a detriment is that?
Well, what they're hoping is the reason they traded away that first-round pick, that player won't be a detriment. He'll be an improvement for their team. And now as you get into the later rounds and the middle rounds of this draft, that's when your scouting comes to the front. You have to hit on those selections.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Finds the open target, Arnold. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And they'll go again with ETN. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll run with ETN and trying to shake free, but ETN cannot. The defense will stop him short. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Going for it, here's ETN. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good from Santos.
I question the calls, man, on defense when it's against the computer.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From the 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. They make their second-half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Oh, look at the juke. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he is going to lose yardage here. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Final minute now of the third quarter. Throwing on second and long. Mayfield. He's looking deep for Bell. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they're not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Mayfield. He's going to go up top again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. They give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Luton going to pass it out of the shotgun. Looking downfield for Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Play fake, and here's Luton. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Jacksonville, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the fourth. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Johnson on the return. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now left side on the swing pass. And a tackle going to be made at the 38.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
Complete to Jones. He's going to have the first down and more than that, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Etienne diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line.
Definitely need a lot of work on my game.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From his end zone, it's Demetric Felton. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 24.
In here. Speaking of Carolina in 9-6 with 2 games left. Yes, in the 7th seed in the playoffs as of right now. Browns.
Now a handoff up the middle. Felton, and a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And it's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 36. Up the middle they go. Felton. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 24, Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. It's Bryant. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. The Browns on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Cade York on now for the field goal.
Gotta try to avoid the shutout here.
From 37. York able to send this one through.
No
And
shutout.
it drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3
Got
points
blown out.
likely not
Got a
gonna
lot of
matter
work
much,
to
but I
practice
guess
on
they
this
get a little
game,
closer, a
but,
little
hey.
more respectability.
Yeah, you're
No
exactly
shutout,
right.
though.
They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Taken in at the 3. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Jaguars offense ready to set up shop here again. It has been a dream start to the preseason thus far as they look to finish things strong in the 4th quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another tote for Etienne. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To throw is Luton. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Lucky catches, man. I can't even get one. That's insane.
Conversion. Continuing to keep their foot on the gas. It looks like they're just having fun out there. They're loose, they're free, and they're enjoying what the scoreboard looks like.
I'd have to say I agree with you totally. They're having a blast out there all game long when they throw the football. They're picking up nice chunks of real estate, significant yardage on just about every throw that they make. And there's another one there, and they continue to have that fun that you just talked about.
Well, partner, it's just preseason, but it always feels good to be in victory formation, taking the knee for the W.
Yeah, I've often thought to myself when I watch these preseason games, some teams need the wins more than others. You know, if you're established and you're used to winning, not quite the same. But if you're trying to learn how to win, it's important to get it done. And to be able to kneel down at the end, even better.
Again, it's only preseason. Still trying to get used to it. Trying to adjust to the game. And bring it to the next game, at a 23 game, guys. So I'm hoping the next game I play will be a lot better.
Jacksonville. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, we know
And
why
hopefully you guys
those
still stick around with me. Like, I know this was a real bad start.
This is what coaches preach all the time.
Hopefully I can turn
Every
it around
team
for
that
all
we
you
ever
guys.
talk for, taking care of the ball on offense.
Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe.
You give it away 3 times in one game.
It definitely
you make
helps
it very
me.
difficult for your team to get the W.
But yeah, as I was saying, man, if you can hit that like, I'd really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe if you're new. I'd really appreciate that too. It definitely helps me grow. I am trying to make this a full-time thing. Hopefully I can get up there, and hopefully I can meet a lot more of you guys here, and I look forward to giving you guys some more content. I really do. Hopefully I can improve. Hopefully I can get better. You guys are with me through the worst, so you guys deserve to stay with me through the best times. And hopefully along the way, we'll find some more people just like you guys. I am not going to lie. The Baker Mayfield thing kind of threw me off, so we are going to try to do something about that real quick. Let's see if we can trade him somewhere.
The players on your team earned XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
Let's go ahead and upgrade all the players here. Okay, and as you can see, I already have offers for Baker Mayfield, which is pretty cool. Question is, where should I move him now?
I'm here. Speaking of Carolina, I'm 9-6 with 2 games left. Yes, I'm the 7th seed in the playoffs as of right now. UL. Browns.
Man, I'm just laughing at this trade. All the rumors going around about Jimmy Garoppolo right now. Possibly coming to Cleveland, taking over for Deshaun until he gets back. It's just so funny to see something like this. See if I can do an auto trade. Jimmy G's not a bad idea. Let's see, it's on the Panthers right now, right? Do you think I get lucky enough to get a better pick than what was already gotten for him? Jeez. I didn't know we already had the other quarterbacks here. Alright, let's see. I don't think this is going to work. I don't see anyone giving up a number one for Baker. We don't feel the offer right now. I didn't think so. Because I really am considering that Jimmy Garoppolo trade. It's just so funny. I'm going to have two good quarterbacks. It's too bad nobody's on watching me right now. And as for the opinion, I should have to trade block. Heineke, Minshew, Flacco. Bring Flacco to Cleveland. Yeah, I can't do that. Halfback position's fine. We do need another receiver. Want to go see if anybody picked up anybody yet. See who the free agents are. Odell Beckham Jr. JC Treader, you just retired. T.Y. and Ndamukong Suh. Jared Cook, I thought he was picked up. It might have been Xavier Rhodes. I swear you just picked me off, dude, in the game. Jamie Collins. That's crazy. I usually don't pick up people. I usually try to rebuild around them with rookies, but he's asking for 12.5 a year.
This is the player card. Here are a player's motivations. How well your team aligns with...
I am definitely considering this pick here real quick. Okay, sorry about that. Take care of something real quick. I am definitely considering this, just for now. I know you'd be like, Cope, you don't need another quarterback. You got Watson. I do. But I get rid of Baker, and I get a couple of picks from. So if I don't want to roll with Garoppolo, I can always move Garoppolo, trade him, or trade other quarterbacks. So it's probably going to put me over the thing, but oh well. Let's do it. Well, guys, thank you so much for stopping in, checking this video out. I know you're all like, man, what's going on? What's taking you so long? Come on, do something. Um, yeah, man, thanks for stopping in. Um, if you're new to the channel, please hit that like button. Both will really help me a lot. If you guys can help me grow, get me up there, and like, I know everyone's all like, dude, you need 1,000 to go big. Right now, I'm aiming for triple digits. As soon as we go up to triple digits, every goal goes up from there. So, if you guys can help me out, I'd really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for stopping in. Enjoy yourselves, man. Stay safe out there. And stay awesome.